So today we're going to be talking about the Fairly Odd Parents and how not to utterly destroy a television cartoon show, anything like that. If you guys didn't know, the Fairly Odd Parents was a pretty big part of a lot of people my age's life, maybe even you guys, who knows. It was a good show, we all watched it, it was great. Pretty cool. Last year it was cancelled, rip, goodbye. It was about time, to be completely honest. How does a show about Fairly Odd Parents make it for 15 something years? Who knows, but it happened. And I think it's alright for the show to die. It really needed to go when it did, because it just went downhill. A lot of you might be screaming, "Oh, RaiderKnight, that's my favorite show," and it's one of my favorites also, but where the show was the last couple years was in a dead state. It had completely died from its original culture, like the show's culture died, all gone, all characters forgotten. They made a lot of changes over the whole years, and I think a lot of people stopped watching it around the time Poof was added into the dynamic. I think a lot of people started tuning out then. And I think I kind of agree. You can't just add a brand new character, a main character like Poof, in a TV series like that and have no repercussions at all. And I think Poof was done fairly well. It wasn't the worst character that they made in this series, but a couple seasons later we got the dog. Nobody liked it. And then, of course, in the final seasons of all seasons, to end it off with the worst ending, you had Chloe, the neighbor, and this is the worst entire, like, as bad as characters get, this is the worst of the worst writing. Like, the character writing, that's what I'm trying to say, the character's writing for this character is just awful. You can't not hate this character, and honestly, you almost can't not hate Timmy at the end of the entire series, because Timmy's gone from this character, like, at the start. We all know Timmy had all of the bad things that made him get the fairies in the first place, and over the whole series, Timmy kind of learns about that and kind of gets, like, he becomes a better person, but then all is out the window in the final seasons, and Timmy just becomes a stubborn person who doesn't even deserve the fairies he got in the first place. And it's kind of cringy, I know, but I don't know. The series has really taken a dive. A lot of characters that you guys might remember. Characters like Mr. Crocker, they show up barely. Obviously, Chester, forgotten, he's gone. They barely make anything with that character anymore. AJ was destroyed in the later seasons also. Nobody remembers them. Mark Chang, forgotten. Dark Laser, forgotten. Everybody's gone, essentially, except for Chloe, the dog, Timmy, Cosmo, Wanda. You get the point. But I think, really, you can't just destroy a TV show's culture that you built up the entire show. Of course, people didn't like the later episodes, and that's kind of what led to the downfall of the Fairly Odd Parents. They just kept making all these really bad episodes with all these new characters that nobody cared about, nobody invested in, because the characters had bad writing and they were not interesting. Maybe they tried to kill the show. Maybe the show had gone on for so long that they really just wanted to get rid of it. And I think it's probably good that they got rid of it anyway. The show went on for so long and it kind of lost all the original direction it went in. So I don't know, what's your thoughts? Do you even care about this show? Do you miss the show? I kind of miss the show. I think it should have ended probably around the time where they had this big marathon. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched some of the episodes, but there was this big episode where they went planet to planet or whatever. A big, I don't know, that would have been a good finale, that big 3-part, 4-part, whatever it was, series. And I think that would have been a good finale. What's your thoughts? I'll try to show some pictures of it so you guys can, I don't know, kind of make out what I'm talking about. But yeah, should the series have ended a long time ago? Is it good that it's finally over? Obviously, it ended last year, and I'm kind of late to talk about it, but I didn't really keep up with the show too much since it kind of got really stale. But yep, that's my thoughts. What's your thoughts? Do you remember this show? Do you like this show? Did you like this show? Blah, blah, blah. You get the point. I'm RaiderKnight, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Join the Raid Paulers, the strongest fam squad on the internet. And peace.